Hello everyone, so this is my presentation on my mini project that I worked on and completed for my project management class at FVTC. You're currently using the free version of screencast matic, which only allows about 15 minutes for video, so looks like I better make this quick. So at any rate, my project was on catered food for 400 people. This is actually something I saw happen at a previous employer that I worked at, a fairly large company. There's probably about 400 people that they had employed there, and we met some sales goals with several customers, so they decided to treat their employees for a job well done, I guess. But that's what my project is on. So let's start here with the project proposal. So here it shows the introduction. So I'll just read it off here. Here at XYZ Company, we pride ourselves on fostering continuity of employee morale. When employees feel good about their work, we continue creating higher quality products, helping to perpetuate shared success. When employees aren't recognized and or rewarded for their success, morale tends to degrade, and so does quality of our product. We want to continue rewarding our employees and provide recognition they deserve. Fostering and maintaining high-quality work environments is integral to our success. Your service to us will help maintain our success, and you can feel great about being part of something positive. And then here under motivation, it reads, our company survived through a period of economic recession, and funding for preservation of employee morale has drastically reduced. This negatively impacts quality of our product. We want to have various food items catered and providing lunch for approximately 400 employees. We want to recognize our employees for success and completion for jobs for one of our largest customers. These jobs were difficult and took several months to complete. With our employees' dedication, we successfully delivered on our promise to our customer. And then the project summary here reads, your service to us will achieve continuity and high morale for our employees, as well as foster higher morale in newer employees. Your service will aid us in maintaining higher levels of success we have had for many years. And the project details here starts with the environment. The environment area where we need your service is in our employee lunch break room. You will use the entrance via door, allowing access directly inside the room. Parking for your service vehicles will be reserved next to the employee walkway directly in front of the door you will use. The yellow area is reserved for your service, along with the identified power outlets. See diagram below. So everything I just talked about is referring to a diagram I included in this proposal. So here then it says trash receptacles will be provided. We will assume responsibility for cleanup and trash removal after you leave. Again, I do apologize for talking really fast. I think 15 minutes is quite a short time, and I do have a lot to pack in here to get this in before the time expires, the allotted 15 minutes expires. But at any rate, here we go. So right here it talks about the environment. And then down here, the environment is shown in a actual diagram. So here we got the designated parking area for the service vehicles is right here, right in front of the employee walkway. Literally, it's right off the parking lot in front of the area where they will be entering into the employee cafeteria. So they won't have far to go. They have convenience. They can park right here. Here is their entrance. As you can see, they don't have far to go. And this yellow area is marked off, clearly marked off whether they will be serving the food, and the power outlets are marked in blue right here they have for their appliances. So that is great. But that is that. If you need to take a longer look at it, just pause the video, do what you got to do. But here, we got to move on here. So implementation issues and challenges. So these are the challenges I am openly admitting there will be in the project. This just shows transparency between me and the potential customer who may want to accept this contract and move forward with it. So at any rate, here we go. So the challenges are as stated. We need your service present in the yellow area for a minimum of 5 hours. So it's going to take approximately 5 hours. Serving food to 400 people in separate waves, it's going to take a while. So we don't have storage space for your service to leave all the food, the excess food with us. So they'll need to take it with them. We need you to provide tables from which food will be served. We need your staff to monitor the food and replenish when needed. We are planning food service for 400 employees. We can serve 50 employees at a time in 1/2 hour increments. So the main issue really here is that we have a lot of employees to serve. We have a small amount of space. We cannot fit all 400 in one go here. So we're going to need to split them up in groups of approximately 50, like I said, in 1/2 hour increments until we reach that 400 maximum. That is the biggest issue. The rest of them are issues, but they are things I think that can be worked with. So we are able to provide our own staff for cleanup, trash removal, and serving food if your service is unable to provide. We will provide this at no extra cost to you. We will compensate you for all time your employees spend working on this project, as well as a set amount of food, utensils, and disposable of dinnerware. Whether it all gets consumed, used, or not, we can pay you for table service as well. Like I said, you will need to provide your own tables for serving. We can pay you, we can compensate you monetarily for that. That is not a problem. And the deliverables of the project, or what the project is supposed to produce, the final end product, here it is. Your service will perpetuate high employee morale within our company, as we have thanked them for a job well done and informed them of their reward. We want to provide our employees with options between 4 different side dishes, 3 different main courses, and 3 different desserts. We need to provide approximately 700 paper plates and 700 sets of disposable flatware. Again, although I had mentioned that we are serving 400 employees, it is better to have too much than not enough. So that is the reason for the number set at 700 for the disposable plates and dinnerware. Moving forward now here, your service will greatly contribute to the continued success of our company. And then right here, under where it shows the timeline, we need your service on the date of November 7th, 2021. We need to be ready and begin serving food by 11 a.m., no later. Every half hour thereafter, 11 a.m., we will need to serve a new group of 50 people until the time of 2 p.m. At 2 p.m., we will need you to remove all your equipment, and you're free to vacate our premises. So the conclusion here on the contract states, we want to provide food service from your catering business to approximately 400 people at our location on 123 ABC Drive in the town of DEFG 2 months from now. We want to do this to reward our employees for a job well done and maintain their high level of morale. Again, your service to us will help preserve our company's success. And then here's some references, or I got the information on writing project proposals. Blah, blah, blah. This is, I stated that already. So let's just minimize that. So here, moving on to the next item here in the presentation, the network diagram. So let's see. Microsoft project. And then so let's take a look at the network diagram here. The network diagram just shows a quick, brief, just a general overlay of how the project will begin and how it will play out from one event to the next. This is completely zoomed out so you can see here. We can zoom in a little bit just to give you kind of an idea. I don't think we really have time to go through the entire thing, but let's see what we can do here. So it starts out catering food for 400 people. It shows the start date, approximate finish date, and it shows the approximate completion time at the point of the particular part of the event listed. So a 3% completion approximately. So then it starts with the preliminary activities here. It then goes down to prepare service space, pre-service check-in, catering service, serving employees, all that good stuff. And then it just cascades downwards. And then you can see as looks like there's some errors in the automatic generation of this chart, but at any rate, let's continue forward. Time is running thin here by the second. So locate a catering business that can serve us. That starts here, and then it moves into inform employees of reward. That's the next step in the process. Inform employees their time for break. We will need to inform all of the employees at which time their wave of being served will take place, when they will take breaks, so they can move into the cafeteria at their pre-prescribed or decided time, so that they can partake in their reward that is offered to them. Moving forward, we here have inform all management staff. All the management of each department of the employees will need to be notified, because they are ultimately responsible in getting their groups of employees into the cafeteria at their decided designated time. And then it moves forward here, security check-in. And then here you can see here there's two items here placed above each other. This means that these items it's happening simultaneously at approximately the same time. So during security check-in, we have another security staff is going to place markers or cones out in the parking lot to designate the area where the service staff, the catering service staff, will be able to park their vehicles. And of course, they will be made aware of that. That moves on to then the entrance that they are using will be unlocked, and then of course that continues moving forward here. But yes, here you can kind of see that how everything goes out. And then here where it goes down to the point where in time where employees are being served the food at the same time. Another event is happening here where other designated employees for cleanup will be maintaining sanitary dining conditions, meaning they'll be, just cleaning up and kind of wiping off the tables and then when employees vacate their area where they're currently dining. So these two, as you can see again, these two items where they're above and below each other, those are items, events happening at the same time, are scheduled to happen at the same time. But yes, this moves all the way down here, all the way to the final event here, where removal of cones is where after the staff, the catering service staff vacate the premises and their service is completely done. We then remove the cones from where they park, and that is the final. It's the final event here in the project. So let's move on to the next. Let's move on to the next one here. So, the responsibility assignment matrix, resource usage. Oops. So here we have the usage of resources. I mean, I think that's pretty straightforward if you look at this here. It shows right here, if you look at this part of the project, it shows, where the preliminary activities, locate a catering business that can serve us. And then right here, the human resources that are listed. We have Adam, Joe, Adam and Carl, Bob, Carl, David, etc., and so forth. These are the human resources that are assigned right here. See, if you look at the name of the human resource, in this case, that I'm pointing at, which is Adam, if you look at that laterally compared to right here, where it says the task is locate a business that can serve us, that is assigned to the human resource named Adam. So Adam is responsible for that. And then moving forward, Joe is responsible for informing employees of the reward. If you want a closer look at, you can move this bar here. You can see right where each human resource lines up with their respective task. So that is that. It's pretty straightforward. If you look at the Microsoft project file, that's